Lights, camera, action.
Do you wonder how films are produced and what really goes on behind the scenes? Well, stand by. Filmmakers Kevin Mumphrey, Victoria V.A. Jones, and Carson Hype Ferguson, local filmmakers talking about the world of film, right here on F It, We Will Fix It in Post podcast.
What's up, everybody? This is Kevin Mumphrey, and we are back for our third episode of We Will Fix It in Post. And today we're going to talk about interesting stories on set. I know everybody who's ever worked on a film set always got that strange story or funny story or that certain, I don't know, actor or a certain camera person that just didn't get along that well with. I think, Victoria, do you want to throw a story out here to start?
Throw things.
You're right here. You are right here.
Like literally.
I go to you first because I see you first.
Right there. You're
Putting my neck over there hurts. So
I can go first.
Go ahead. All right, Carson. What do you have?
So I remember one time we were on set and this guy was talking about his vast experience acting and he did this and he was on set here and he did this and he was over there and just everything was just so elaborate. And he was like consummate professional. And then every time they turn on the camera, he looked right at the lens. I mean, and he's like supposed to be a background guy too. And he's like,
that is the worst.
I mean, just staring deep in the lens,
like eyes just dead.
Yeah. I'm like, and he's behind the characters at times, and he's moving in the shots, like to where you can't like cut away from him. And I'm just like, really.
That is the worst, though.
Man, I'm like, because it's so noticeable. You wouldn't think that it would be that noticeable, but it is. It is. It is so unnatural
and creepy.
It's like
creepy.
It's like the dude from the very famous actor / producer that has a lot in Georgia that's very large, built on a plantation. I'm not gonna say his name. Like
you described him perfectly, but you don't want to say his name.
Everybody knows who that is.
His last film that had the guy like drinking air. And
I didn't see that one.
Never eating the food, and I'm like, man, that's so distracting.
Oh,
so distracting.
man,
you're like
continuity.
Oh, yeah, I remember that one. Yeah. I didn't see it, but I did see the memes. Yeah.
Oh my goodness,
I'm like, man. You're going to sit at a diner forever and just, like, stare at the wall. And, like, every now and again,
but
like, move your fork around.
You know, that's another thing. You know, when you shoot a movie in a week, it's kind of what's going to happen. You know what I'm saying?
I'm like, yo, just make a move to put the food in your mouth sometimes. You ain't got to eat it.
But there was no water in that cup.
Yeah, the mother was drinking air.
Like we shot one in a weekend and we didn't make those mistakes.
That's what I'm saying. And you got all that money and you still can't get it right. Like, what's going on over there?
Yeah. So there was that one, and then a lot of my crazy stories though are like people that approach me. They don't know me and they just approach me all funny. It's just weird. Like just in life in general. It ain't even got to be on a film set or like even for a project. People just coming up to me. I remember I try to go to the grocery store and like, you know, it'd be like kind of winter time where so it's kind of cold. So I have like big baggy coat on, have sweatpants. I call it dressing bummy. So I'm not really presentable. I'm trying to get my little fruit and get out. And then you know, sweetest old lady come up and just start a conversation. I'm like, I really don't want to talk. Yes, ma'am. Yeah, that looks nice.
Or you just say, oh, okay, that's cool, and you just, you know, walk on with your day. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know. It feels disrespectful though, man. She's like really, really wanting somebody to talk to, and you know how older people are sometimes. Where like some people don't necessarily always like talk to them and stuff like that. So not just like I'll be feeling bad or anything like that. I was like, I just don't want to be a dick.
You're just suffering through the conversation.
Like, yeah, yes, ma'am. Like, you know, some people just want to hear to listen on. And, you know, I could have made her day, whatever. I mean, and then other times I'll be like at a networking event or something like that, and people will emotionally throw up on you.
I'll
Oh.
tell you their life story and
Like I had one lady at one joint where she was like, yeah, basically me and my husband are roommates. And
How did you get here?
yeah,
I'm like, where is this going? And I'm like, you know what? It's a matter of fact.
because she wants you to come over.
I was like, as a matter of fact, you know what? I know where this ain't going. Let me get it. Like, I'm bailing out. I'm getting out this conversation immediately.
So
She wants to be roommate.
I don't do those entanglements.
speaking of entanglements and
my
old
goodness.
couples, this was back in college. So I would do little side gigs, and this older couple wanted me to record them having sex.
Oh,
They were going to pay me like $600 for it.
You know what? You said back in college.
Yeah, and I'm like, yo, that could have paid my rent for a month, but it would have paid it. So I'm thinking about it. Like, I mean, I got the tripod and the camera, and the husband's like, I need you to like look at my eyes while I'm doing it.
Oh, no.
I was like,
nah, homeboy.
no.
Nah, homeboy.
That was like the like. I don't need
get
six.
down like that.
I'd rather be homeless.
We don't get down like that.
Oh no!
They were like,
Wow.
because I was like, yeah, I'm not going to be able to
I
do
was
it.
with you up until you said that
Yeah.
right there.
It got
Do you hear
creepy.
me?
Yeah, and they was asking me for referrals too.
Like I had a dude approach me, right? He had a barbershop, but in the back they had like a stripper pole. And he's like, yeah.
Okay.
Club at the
He's
barbershop.
like, yeah, man, we got the girls or whatever, man. We talking about doing these flicks. And I'm like, flicks?
At the,
And I'm
what
like,
were they gonna name it?
and I'm like, man,
At the barbershop.
I'm like, man, I don't know about all that, man. And the dude's like, yeah, man, we gonna pay you whoop-de-whoop. I'm like, man, yeah.
You know, it's. I'm not gonna lie. I've been approached to do those flicks too,
No.
and it's very.
And for some reason, you know they're gonna pay.
It's and at the time it was like, oh man, I am really broke. And it's kind of like,
And
this
it
might
sound like
not be a bad idea just for now.
it's practice. I already got the equipment.
Nah, like my man was like, he was surprised I wasn't excited. Like, to like just jump at this opportunity. I'm like, man, I ain't trying to really have my name associated with that stuff. And not to mention, I'm like, oh, yo, man.
Bro, this is a pristine opportunity for you, man.
I was like, man, there's a lot of legal stuff involved, man. I was like, how about this? How about this, man? I will teach you how to use this, and you'll lease like these cameras right here from me to own. You'll lease them to own. I won't touch them ever again. You know what I'm saying? Not saying like, you know, whatever. I'm like, yo, I don't want to be associated with that. But I'm saying like, I'll show you how to actually use the equipment, all that stuff. I get a class on editing. I won't edit none of that stuff. I won't see none of it. No, but I want to be completely unassociated with it. But I will put you in position if that's what you want to do with your life. We'll make you successful, at least at the basics.
This was not where he thought this conversation was going.
And then my man was like, nah, I don't want to do all that. And I was like, all right. I was like, cause I ain't doing it. Real like, man want me to do everything. And like, what? He's like, oh.
So you were there was no like multi-camera. You were gonna be the one with the camera.
I'm like, no, I wasn't.
But I'm saying like,
They thought that's how this was going to go down.
In his mind, yes. In his mind, he's like, hey, man, like you gonna do basically everything, and like probably even putting the stuff on the website or something. I'm like, nah, I ain't doing none of that.
Wait, how much would they plan on paying you for this?
It couldn't have been that much. Like, but that's why I was like, I'm not even gonna look at that.
They want you to edit, shoot, put it on the web.
I didn't even care though. I was like, I'm not doing it.
No.
I'm not doing that, man. I'm not doing it at all. It's just not happening.
This was not the shop that LeBron was envisioning.
oh my goodness,
His show was completely different.
oh my goodness.
I was like, man, because I knew it was funny. Like, I sat down in a barber chair. It was like kind of after hours. This one dude was getting a cut, and my man was like, he's like, all right, man, my man's gonna get cut up real quick, and he like locked the door, and I'm like, my experience is when the door locks in a barbershop, it starts getting weird, man.
I've seen it happen once, and somebody got severely jumped.
I'm like, yo, something weird's about to happen. It may not be bad, but it's gonna be weird. And then he's like, he took me in the back or whatever and showed me the stripper poles, and I'm like, oh, okay, yeah, yada yada. We got girls up in here, and I was like, all right. You know, I was not impressed.
You were not impressed with a stripper
girls-
pole and a barbershop? Get two kinds of fades?
Did you see what the girls look like?
Nah, there was no girls that day. I was like, but I guess he wanted to see like how I was gonna react to everything, and he was cool with one of my boys. So I'm like, you know, it's basically like, oh, okay, he cool because he cool with him.
Yeah.
And I was like, damn it, man. I was like, and yeah, I'm not gonna say his nickname even, but it was like an animal.
Yeah, guys like that normally have nicknames.
We used to call it was an animal nickname. I was like, damn it, man, got me hooked up.
All right. Was it a reptile? Was it a what? What was the?
It lives in the ocean.
Oh, okay.
That's all I'm gonna say.
Okay.
That's all I'm gonna say.
All right.
All right, Miss Victoria, I know you're a director as well, so I'm pretty sure you've had some very interesting experiences for yourself.
Well, you know, not from the flick ones. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, no flicks?
No. Let's put that out there right now. VA has never done no flicks, filmed no flicks. Okay, never. You hear that?
Kevin will never do one.
You hear that?
But Black Magic Dragon may produce a few.
Not even another name. Okay, not even another name.
I've got my code name set up just in case.
But you better pick a new one then, because everybody knows.
I've got 6.
Oh, okay.
I've got 6.
All right, I got you.
I've got one for the videographer, one for the editor. Other thing, I don't plan on being on camera, but
I mean, hey, you know, they wear those masks when they don't want nobody to know who they are when they don't.
I got to get my mask ready. Well, I mean, we wearing masks now, so I got my mask ready.
But anyways, no, you know, being on set is very interesting. You know, some shoots will go very well and some won't. You know, one of them is everybody's last project we did with each other. The fact of the main actress didn't show up.
She was prepared for it until the day of, and then suddenly something magical happened to her telephone.
She ghosted y'all.
She
I got ghosted on.
lost her phone or something. She lost her phone or she left it at work or something like that. But the issue is, how did she contact you? Wait, she contacted you through Facebook, right?
Facebook Messenger, yes.
So she had her laptop. She could have easily.
She couldn't get directions. She couldn't GPS here.
Oh my goodness!
I like your lack of resourcefulness is terrible.
What do we use before GPS? What was that? Maps. What was it called? Something Maps.
Some of the
Look,
Atlas,
Where you printed out the directions.
or went to the gas station and asked for real directions. Like, hey,
oh, we don't do that in We didn't do that in 2019.
like, hey, I need to go over here to this park. Oh man, you take 3 lefts over here. You go take a right over there. My man got the.
You know what?
smoke
Now
mirrors.
you probably do that. He'd be like, "Why don't you just use Google?" Look, if I could, I would have.
My man got
I'm
the
in a
smoking
desperate situation.
voice. My man got a smoking voice. He'd be like, "Yeah, you gotta."
Ain't no telling where that dude's gonna take you.
Yeah, but you know, people's sense of directions all jacked up now because they only be looking at the screen or whatever. They don't be looking at like any signs or anything like that. Don't know road names or nothing like that. No,
None of it.
No landmarks. I'm like, yeah, like
I'm gonna be honest. That's definitely me.
you gonna pass over here by the Trail of Tears.
It's gonna be one day.
You didn't tell, but you gave all the directions.
But getting back to this script, I mean this on set stuff. But yeah, she didn't show up. She didn't show up that day. And listen, I know things happen in life. I know that we go through stuff. But when you mess with not just my project, but everybody else's project around, it becomes a problem. So, you know, what we did that day was, thank God, another actress was on set and she said, "Hey, I'll do it."
And we got real lucky that day.
When I tell you we got real
Because she
lucky
wasn't even supposed to show up.
at all. At all.
You know what? It worked out the way it needed to work out. Everything.
And then she went through the script so fast and learned it so fast. And I was
Man.
like, oh my God.
Oh.
Consummate professional.
Who was thinking her, Jesus, and the Holy Ghost?
Consummate professional. Yes.
The Father, the Son, and the Holy Ghost.
Because I was like, we just, because somebody going to put on a wig.
Because I was like, I am not coming back out here and reshooting this. I do not want to do this.
For me, like this is back when I was being an extra, and you meet all kinds of people. I've met preachers, lawyers, but there was this one guy. It's always a dude with a mixtape for some reason with me, and he just wanted me to listen to his mixtape. Now this is 2017. I don't know anybody got a CD player in 2017, but he had a whole bunch of CDs full of this fire-ass mixtape.
I mean, you got CD players in your cars.
My car is old. That's why I have it. And I'm on set. I was out there for like 8 hours. I'm not fit to go, hey, let me go leave here, go in my car and listen to your mixtape. And like we're sitting like in between takes, like, hey, bro, you listen to it yet?
Wait.
How? Hey, I think they got like a CD player and you can just put it in. That's not even the mood for this right now.
What kind?
Man.
Don't say what kind of film or TV it was, but was it
No,
like?
it was so not appropriate for this project. It was so, but he just had way more confidence in himself than he needed. And he just it was like in between every take, bro, you gonna love that mix. Thank you. No, I'm telling you, bro. I got my homeboy does the beats. There's always the homeboys to do the beats. So I'm just like, okay, cool. Then I got my ex-girlfriend singing on one of the hooks.
Ex-girlfriend.
Yep, I remember that because I was thinking I thought he said girlfriend. I was like, oh, your girl. No, we broke up like right after we finished the song.
She used you for studio time. Oh man, that's so bad.
Now that I'm thinking about it, I kind of wanted to see if she could sing.
She used him for studio time, man. I was like, that's a new.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do.
Hey,
but
it ain't that rough out here. You got Garage Band.
Look, I'm sure that they just parted ways. They had an
It probably
entanglement.
wasn't no parting ways.
It was an entanglement.
Something probably happened in that studio.
She
but this dude, that's very likely.
she cared for his mental health.
Okay, we're going to move on from that. But yeah, I've had that. I've had the weed dealer. I've had those women that like to tell you their life story.
Oh yeah.
Now the older women, I don't really mind because you can kind of learn something from them. I did have one lady who she told me she used to be a prostitute, and
Yeah.
How do you respond to that? How do you respond to that?
you don't. You sit there and let her talk.
You
I'm not
so
gonna
there
lie.
was no-
I was.
No, I'm saying, like not even the verbal response. Like, do you just sit and nod? Do you just like look blankly? Like, how do you what do you do?
I know. I remember. I went. I'm sorry. You said what? And she told me again, but she was cool as shit. She's just one of them girls. She had a whole, no, that's how she presented. Because she had a whole lot of jobs. She was a bus driver, a waitress.
Was there any overlap?
And then she threw prostitution in like fourth or fifth. And we were all like, wait, what? No, we know what we heard. We just need to hear it
I
again.
know. I heard
Because you
something.
kind of look at everybody else's face like, did you hear that?
So
Did you hear that?
So since it was a career choice for her, how long was she prostituting?
I don't know. I know she supposedly did it before she moved here.
So she was young and she needed the money.
To move here.
I don't know. I just
Yeah,
Hey, look.
she did what she had to do.
Look, I'm just saying, man. Yo, it's hard out here.
It is.
Hard out here.
But how she just threw it out, we were all like, wait, what? But she just seemed like the type of, she just kind of had this cool homie vibe. So
Trying to get the money for the rent.
Yeah, that's why she put it in there. She threw it in there. You know what I'm saying?
and this is like a hood
Cigarettes and
movie
gas money.
that I was an extra for too. So some of these extras was like some hood ass dudes,
Yeah, she was looking for her next pimp.
and boy, did that get their attention.
I'm trying to tell you.
So the dude's on set and it's like, oh, what you're saying is I got a chance.
I don't know. It was kind of shocked for a second because you didn't see it coming, but then everybody like really wanted to know stories about it.
Oh, so they wanted like detail.
Great details. Yeah.
I'm like, yo, man, we got to talk about this around the craft service table.
We were around the craft service table.
I need some
Not
cheeses.
even that. This is some after
Yeah.
hours.
Oh, they were talking. I mean, they left with. It was like 3 dudes
Crackers
and
some
her,
cheese.
because supposedly they had like a party after the shoot.
Oh, word.
I had to go to another job.
It was like it was a rap party.
I would have made it to that party. Do you hear me?
No, there was a lot of dark liquor. I don't do that type of stuff.
So
This is when it was that kind of party. So,
I do dark liquor.
so no, I don't even
All
wanna
the
know.
way.
So-
I don't even want to know who I am with dark liquor.
I went to a rap party one time for a film. It was like I think 6 years ago, and it was like in this cellar. It was in the basement of this joint in West Nashville, and it's like in this wine cellar. They converted it to like a little bar area, and it just reminded me so much of like To Dusk Till Dawn. And it was like so kind of, it was like real dark. And I remember this dude. He was a set. He was a show, like kind of like a mini showrunner on a very, very popular show that took place in Atlanta.
Yeah.
And he was like, he was telling me a story or whatever. He's like, yeah, he was just matter of fact about it. Tell me about kind of like the whole prostitute thing. He was like, yeah, like I'm not on the show right now because I'm in rehab, and I'm like drinking, and I'm like, what? I'm like, why are you here? He's like, oh man, like I just had a real bad problem, with this and drinking, and I'm like, you probably shouldn't be here, man. I was like, I shouldn't be here. I gotta get up in the morning for work. And then I just started thinking. I'm just like, I'm having a conversation with this dude. And he's telling me all these stories about being on set of this very popular show, shot in Atlanta, very popular.
We got that.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
Gotcha.
they'll probably figure out what it is.
there's so many though that are shot in Atlanta that are very popular, very popular. But my man, like he tripped me out though, because he's like, yeah, rehab this, rehab that. Like I've been to rehab like 3 times while working on the show, and I'm like, he's like, yeah, keep on asking me back, and I was like, okay. I'm just like, man, that's kind of weird. One, that he's so comfortable, like just telling me all this, and then 2, the fact that they keep on asking him back, and I'm like, because I know, somebody showing up late is a bad thing.
Oh yeah.
So I'm
Yeah.
like, somebody that's not, even able to be there. I was like, oh wow, that's
Because now you either got to write that out or you got to recast it
I'm just letting
on
you
the
know right
spot.
now.
well, not an actor though. So he's behind the scenes.
Oh yeah, you can
Oh,
just.
okay.
That's not as bad,
I
but
was thinking he was like,
you ain't working. I mean, that your
but still,
your
like,
name is kind of.
You're not consistent enough, like for me to count on you now. You're
And word gets around.
yeah. So I'm like that's kind of crazy. To keep on asking him back. He's like, yeah, they asked me back again, but I gotta go through rehab first.
I mean, he had to been consistent enough for them to keep asking him back.
He might have been out of the world. He like otherworldly, whatever he did. I he did a bunch of
He
stuff.
knows how to wrap wires. His camera shots are like immaculate.
Yeah, but I'm saying he lived here. He lived here and would stay in Atlanta, film, and then come back here. So I'm like, that's not normal. Typically, if you don't live, there, people really don't mess with you like that unless they know you know.
I mean, he might have been known. There's a
That
couple
yeah, usually because I mean, every now and then I can get I've gotten a call back from Atlanta. I haven't gotten a gig in Atlanta. Now, as far as like getting a behind the scenes, like I guess PA gig or something like that, I have family out in Atlanta, so I just use their address. And then if they have me call in, I have enough time to like call out of work, and then because it's Atlanta just 3 hours. It's a 3.5.
I thought it was 4.5, something like
No,
that.
it's 3.
I think it's 3.
It's 3.
Yeah.
You good, Jackie?
Yes,
Yeah, get on
Jackie.
the mic.
She don't wanna
Get
talk.
on the
Yes,
mic.
Jackie.
She don't want to talk.
We got
Get
her
on
to
the
say
mic.
we got her to say time
We
change.
finally got her
We
to
got
say
something.
something. I'm trying to tell you. we
Jackie,
gonna
our
get on
silent partner here, at least for now. But yeah, it's not like and especially there are certain actors who live out in Chattanooga, just because it's a hot skip and a jump both ways.
Well, that's like what, an hour and a half, 2 hours.
Yeah,
So like that ain't nothing. That's quick.
but you're gonna get probably more people from Nashville trying to get get some gigs in Atlanta. It's harder. It's definitely hard because they want somebody definitely local, and then more people gonna end up moving out there anyway. And Atlanta's full as I've been told.
Atlanta is very full. Do you understand me?
It was full when I went
You ever been
10
through
years
traffic?
ago. Oh no, I went.
when relatively nothing is going on.
Oh no. I went to Atlanta 10 years ago on a Wednesday, and I thought I'm good.
You thought wrong.
Who the hell is gonna be out in Atlanta on a Wednesday?
It's a big city.
Everybody
There's always
named
something-
Mom.
I learned this.
There's always something going on.
Yeah, I learned it the hard way because I was trying to make a turn somewhere, and the rest of Atlanta said you're not going this way, so I couldn't merge. Look, I got places to go.
You're not making no lefts.
No. All of Atlanta told me I'm not going left, so I got look. I gotta find. I gotta find another way, and then I just had to call the people and go. I can't make it because y'all not letting me off the interstate. I don't know where I'm going. I think I drove to Alabama. I don't know what happened. I was just driving like, please, y'all, just let me leave.
Last time I was in Atlanta, it was on a Sunday, and when I tell you, traffic was backed up. Where are you going on a Sunday?
Oh, y'all ain't going to heaven. Like, come on.
Where are you going on a Sunday? Ain't nothing to do on Sunday. And we are in the South. Sunday is a day of rest.
Everybody got to go to church. Like, apparently, most of Atlanta going to church on Sundays.
A mega church.
Yeah, a mega church.
Big old church. The preacher got a private jet.
And a lot of houses.
Hey,
And a Rolls Royce.
amen to that.
Amen
And
to
they-
that.
and
Amen
they
to that,
own camera
tax-free.
crew.
Speaking of that, you see the video of the preacher that was doing deposition recently, where he was like, I guess he getting charged with a bunch of stuff, and he was like,
Wait, was he the guy that was on Instagram flaunting all that stuff?
it probably was.
Like he had the cars and everything
Like
else.
light skinned dude, kind of light skinned.
Was he like heavy set?
Yeah,
Yeah, I think I know you're talking about.
yeah, like it was like an R or something like that. I can't remember his name.
Yeah, I know you're talking about.
It like he came up to the microphone, was talking all soft. Anytime they asked him questions, I need those suits for. And I was like, come on, man, speak up.
He needs those suits for what?
'Cause,
For every day of the week?
He's like, cause I sweat through, and it's like, why do you have a Gucci belt? He said,
It aligns with my pants
he said,
very well.
I need.
I need the best. Gotta see that.
Hey,
I was like, yo, man, there's $40-$50 belts that I buy that are really, really great.
But they're not Gucci.
I was like,
they're not Gucci.
Yeah. They're definitely.
Gotta be Gucci.
There's regular fit, and then there's Gucci fit.
All right. Back on subject.
It's just, hang on, subject. We had 30 minutes.
I don't believe that.
So at this point, we're gonna go find us a Gucci belt. So thank you all for joining in for F It. We will fix it in post, and we will see you all next time.
Bow.